So this is a pregnancy floor suitable for anybody about to giving birth. I think it's especially important at the minute to take a little bit of time just to relax and to connect with baby. Yeah, so don't worry about needing a proper yoga mat, even if you've just got a blanket or a towel or something to work on top of. If you've got a cushion or a block that you can use, that's really good. And you might want to grab a blanket or an extra pair of socks or something for Shavasana. That's a little bit at the end where you get to relax. And then when you're ready, we're going to gently close the eyes and relax the shoulders down. So ideally you want to be sitting with your hips higher than your knees, and it just helps to open the hips. We want lots of hip openers through this class. It does prepare you ready for giving birth. So yeah, don't push your body, go to wherever feels good for you and baby. This is all about connecting with your breath and connecting with your baby. So don't feel pressure to go too deeply into a pose. We're not trying to be extra flexible and extra bendy. This is just a little bit of time that's just for you and baby. So when you're ready, gently close your eyes and relax the shoulders down. So you may want to take the palms facing up, or take one or two hands to baby, whatever feels more comfortable. And then when you're ready, we're going to close the eyes and relax the shoulders down. And just allow yourself a moment to settle onto the mat or whatever you're using as a yoga mat. Through the bony bits of your bum, your sitting bone, see if you can melt down into the floor. And then as you breathe in, I want you to imagine there's a string that's pulling you up tall right through the top of the head. So with every breath, your spine is lengthening. As you start to exhale, start to feel calm and relaxed. Soften the brow, make sure that you're not frowning. Soften the jaw, make sure there's a gap between the teeth. Let the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth. And then just start to notice the natural rhythm of your body moving in time with the breath. As you breathe in, feel the heart rise to the sky, and then direct air down to babies as you fill up the tummy. As you breathe out, start to release any worries or anxieties or tension. Know that this space and this time is just for you and baby, and that you are on this journey together. Use this time to connect together and breathe and relax. For this next block of time, you don't need to think about anything other than baby and your body and your breath. Visualize baby now. Know that as you breathe in, you are building your connection. And as you breathe out, you are starting to let go of whatever you and baby do not need. With each inhale, feel happy. Feel excited at the prospect of meeting your baby. I'm jealous that you all get to do that again. It's the best feeling ever. Picture baby now. And I know that's sometimes hard to do. But just picture the breath moving in time with the body as it lifts and falls with each inhale and exhale. We're going to start with some deep breaths together. So breathe in now through the nose. Direct all that air down to baby as the heart rises and the chest fills up. And then as you breathe out of the mouth, let the shoulders melt down. Inhale, stretch through the sides of the body. Exhale and release and relax. Breathe in, heart lifts to the sky as you fill up with air. Let it fill you up with positivity and energy, and as you exhale, let go of any fear. Breathe in and out. Inhale, make each breath as smooth and long as possible. As you exhale, visualise whatever you do not need, leaving the body and floating away. As you visualise baby now, set an intention for the class. So maybe you want to feel a little bit more grounded. Maybe you want to connect with baby. Maybe you just need to give your body a good stretch. Visualise now whatever you would like your intention to be, and as we move through our flow together, keep drawing your mind back to baby, back to the breath, and back to this intention. Let's take one more deep inhale in together through the nose. As you exhale out of the mouth, relax the shoulders down, relax the face. Gently blink the eyes open and give the shoulders some nice shrugs back. Let's start to wake the body up nice and gradually. As you inhale, left hand rises up. And then exhale, come back through. So if you do my classes a lot, you'll notice that I always start with these. Just because I think they're such a lovely stretch. It's one of those stretches that is nice to do in the morning when you just wake up. And you can just start to feel into the sides of the body and the neck and the shoulders. Start to notice any areas that are a little bit tense. And also tune into the breath. So as you inhale, you rise up, and as you exhale, you release. Breathe in. And then let go. Let's do 2 more rounds. As you stretch up and over the palm, faces the floor, and then exhale, reach up. And release. We're going to do 1 more on each side. Inhale. And let go. Last round, stretch up and over. And then release. Same now but with 2 hands. Keeping the base of the body pressed into the mat. Inhale, tilt the head to the sky. Exhale, flip the palms, relax the shoulders. You may want to drop the chin all the way down to the chest. Inhale, rise. Keeping the mind focused on baby. Exhale to release. Breathe in. And out. Let's do 2 more rounds. If it helps you to visualise the breath, you can close the eyes. Just keeping your mind focused on your intention and on baby. Last round, inhale. And then exhale. And again, just giving the shoulders some nice big shrugs back. From here, we're going to move into eagle arm. So stretch the arms out nice and wide. From here, take your left arm underneath the right. So you're making a big cross with the arms, and then forearms come together. So you may find you can bring your palms together, if not the backs of the hands. And then you want to press the forearms together as you lift the fingers towards the sky. With every inhale, you are lengthening through the spine. With every exhale, letting go of any tension. Take 1 more deep breath. And as you exhale, gently lower the elbows down and stretch the arms out nice and wide. We're going to switch sides. So this time, take the arms back, and as you cross over, the right arm goes underneath. Forearms together. Palms together if it's comfortable, and then reaching up to the sky. Creating that resistance in the arms. Feeling it in the shoulders as you lift to the sky. Your exhale lets go of any tension and your mind stays focused on baby. Take 1 more breath. And then gently release, coming all the way down. Giving the shoulders some shrugs. Fingertips are going to go behind the body now. Roll the chest up to the sky. Press the fingers to the floor. Draw the shoulder blades together. Take a breath. And release on an exhale. Gently walk the fingers back. If you are on a cushion or a block, moving it to the side. Change across of your legs if you want to. We're just going to start to move in a circle. Chest swoops forward as you come up. Hug baby in. Shoulders hug around that heart space. Breathe nice and deeply. Again, just noting any areas that are a little bit tense or tight. You might find that if you're a little bit further on in your pregnancy, you can't swoop as low. Just go to wherever feels good. We're going to switch sides. Tucking the chin to the chest as you come up. And then swooping low. And then come up nice and straight. Whichever foot is at the front, we're going to lift it now. We want the foot to be flexed back towards the shin, and you're going to hold that foot with the same hand. Lengthen through the spine, and then it's like a half happy baby but you're seated. We're just opening the hip up. So knees drawing round the body. Again, just going to wherever feels good. Keeping the spine straight. And just nice, gentle hip opening that side. That's it. And then gently release. Switch sides. So the opposite foot comes up. Holding it with the same hand. Toes are flexed back towards the shin. That's going to protect your knee. Spine's long. Opening that knee out. So you may find one side is a little bit looser than the other. That's completely normal. That's it. Keep the sides of the body nice and straight. Heart stays lifted. Sitting bones are equally pressed into the ground, and breathe. That's it. And then gently lower down. Let's bring the base of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. The closer the feet are to the body, the deeper the stretch. Hands clasp around the feet, heart lifts, take the knees up and down. Shoulders are relaxed, heart's lifted. So what you don't want to happen is your spine to start to arch. You're nice and strong through the spine, but the shoulders are relaxed. Relax the face and the jaw, and draw the mind back to baby. Whenever you have a chance to move a little bit slower, keep drawing your mind back to your breath. So imagine that as you inhale, you're full of energy and positivity. And every time you exhale, your breath is carrying away whatever you do not need. So your breath keeps you focused. Your breath keeps you grounded. I'm going to take one more inhale. And as you exhale now, nice and gently release. Guide the knees back to centre. We're going to take the feet out nice and wide. Your toes are flexed back towards the shins. So I'll just show you there so that you can see. The toes come back towards the shin, the spine is long. Hands go to the side of the body. From here, let's take the left hand up and over. Give your body a nice big stretch all on the side. And then come back through centre, spine's long. Left hand down, right hand reaches up and over. Good. Making sure that both legs and the sitting bones stay equally pressed into the mat. Take a breath. Heart's lifted. And then with control, come back through to centre. Gently hold the back of the thighs. Draw the knees in and come through to a standing position. So once you are up, feet slightly wider than hip width apart, knees soft, and go around. So you want to take your hips as wide as you can. So as if you're going to each corner of the mat. And this is very similar, as I got further on in my pregnancy, to the movements I used to do on the ball. So if you have an exercise ball, they're really good. Open up the pelvis, and if you do get any hip pain, it does help to relieve it a little bit if you do have a ball. So going around nice and gently. And then keep the knees soft. From here, thumb inside the hands as you inhale. Heart reaches, exhale, hands come down. So breathe in, open up the chest and shoulders, and then exhale to release, keeping those knees soft. If your mind starts to wander, keep visualising baby and coming back to the breath. We're doing 2 more. Inhale, exhale, ground down. So breathe in, rise up, breathe out and release. From here, stick the hands to the thighs, take the left hand up and over. Stretch and then come back through. Opposite side, breathe in. And then breathe out. So we're doing some sun salutations in time with the breath. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in, reach through the ring fingers. Breathe out, fold from the hips. Hands press into the shins. Now half lift. Exhale, lower. Rise up, breathe in, hands come back to the heart. Let's do 2 more rounds. Breathe in, heart lifts. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins, half lift. Heart reaches forwards. Pull baby in and then exhale, lower. Swooping up with the hands as you exhale, hands come back to the heart. Let's do one more round. Breathe in and out. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, fold. Hands press to the shins, half lift. And lower. Rise up, inhale. Hands draw back to the heart. From here, we're going to turn the toes out, heels in. As you inhale, scoop the hands up to the sky. As you exhale, press the palms together, bringing them down past the heart and down to baby. So into Malasana. If you feel comfortable on the flat of your feet, that's fine, or your tiptoes. And then if you want to open the hips a little bit more, elbows press into the inner thighs, palms press together. Heart lifts, sitting bones melt down to the ground. Take a breath. From here, let's take one hand low, one hand stretches high. Look up towards the fingertips if you feel comfortable, and then switch sides. Should feel quite nice in your lower back. And then come through. From here, we're going to come to all fours. So once you're on all fours, making sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders, gently take your hips side to side. Breathe nice and deeply. So imagine you've got a big bushy tail. You can only move slowly. So it's a gentle swaying from side to side. Again, really good for opening your pelvis. Really good when you're having contractions. And breathe. From here, let's press the right toes into the mat and lift that foot. Stay here or lift the opposite hand, reach right through to the fingertips. Inhale here as you exhale, pull baby in as you draw the knee and elbow through. So inhale, extend. Exhale, bring through. Check you're not locking that opposite elbow. Inhale, heart reaches forwards. Exhale, draw through. 2 more rounds. Flow with your breath. Exhale. Last round, breathe in and out. Drop the hand and the knee and take the hips side to side. Draw your focus in your mind back to baby. If you need to take a deep breath, do that now. And then we're going to switch sides. So left foot presses into the mat. Remember, if you're wobbly, just do the leg or just the arm. Inhale, the spine's long. As you exhale, knee and elbow come through, baby draws in. Inhale, heart reaches forwards. Exhale. 3 more rounds, flow with your breath. Last round, inhale, stretch, reaching right through to the fingertips. Exhale, drawing through. Hand and knee comes down, hips go side to side. From here, either into a half dog, forearms to the floor, bum and hips back, or a full downward dog. Tucking the toes under, sending the hips high, look towards the feet. So you're gazing at that space between the ankles, and then gently bend one knee and then the other. Wherever you are, you want the spine to be long. You are grounding into the mat. Draw your mind back to the breath and back to baby. Keep visualising baby and the breath moving between the two of you. And then we're going to move into child's pose. So knees wide, feet together, bum sink back onto the feet. If you need to, you can put a cushion or a block there. Arms either stretched out or one fist on top of the other. And relax. Draw your mind back to your intention right from the beginning of class. Let go of any worries. Allow yourself and your baby to be completely present and in the moment. Know that you're on this journey together and this is your time to connect and relax together. Take one more inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to press back through to table. Once the knees are under the hips, take the right hand high, stretch and look through to the fingertips. As you exhale, bringing it back down. Switch sides, inhale, rise, and then coming back through. From here, tuck the toes under at the back of the mat, hands walk back. So you're squatting at the back of the mat, and then we're going to press the heels into the floor and uncurl the spine as slowly as you can. So as if your arms are really heavy, exaggerate the heart lifting up and the shoulders rolling back. From here, turning the left foot parallel to the back of the mat, coming to warrior two with your right foot forward. So go as wide as you feel comfortable in doing. I know that as you get more pregnant, you start to lose your balance. I haven't got mine back yet. Looking over that front hand, so you always want to be grounded from the floor up. Looking over the front hand, check you can see that front big toe. As you inhale, let's rise together. Exhale and lower. Looking over the front hand. So breathe in, arms stretched to the sky, straighten the front knee. As you exhale, lower, looking over the front hand. Feeling strong in warrior two. Breathe in, rise up, heart lifts. Breathe out, grounding into the floor and letting go of any worries. 2 more rounds. Breathe in and out. Last round, inhale. Exhale. Let's meet in warrior two. Once you are there, flipping the front hand, back hand to the base of the back. Baby pulls in as you tilt the heart to the sky. Take a breath and then coming through. Elbow to the inner thigh. Hand to baby. Top hand stays on the hip or reach it up to the sky. From here, it's an option to flip the palm, tuck it behind the back and then roll the shoulder open. If you're wobbly, looking down to the floor, keep the mind focused on baby. And then nice and gently unwinding that arm, coming all the way back through into warrior two. From here, let's go into goddess. So toes turn out, heels turn in and bend the knees. Again, if you want to open those inner thighs and hips, backs of the hands can press them open. You want to make sure you're not leaning forward, so you don't want to be in a hacker style position. Spine straight, shoulders are relaxed. From here, let's scoop the arms up. As you do that, straighten the legs. And as you exhale, press the palms together so they're drawing down to the heart and down to baby as you bend the knees. Good. Inhale, stretch up. Taking all that energy, scooping it up and then drawing it back down to you and baby as you exhale. Well done. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Feeling really strong in the legs. If you want a deeper stretch, bend the knees more. 2 more. Inhale and release. Breathe in and out. From here, sinking as low as feels good for you and baby. Hands to the inner thighs. Take the left hand up and over. Lift that heel. Coming back through centre. Opposite side. Breathe in and out. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Flow with your breath. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise up. Keeping your mind focused on baby. Last round on each side. Inhale. And then holding for a minute in goddess. Again, pressing the thighs open if you feel comfortable to. Spine is straight. And then feet press into the floor. Once you're there, walking the feet back to centre. Knees soft, hands to the hips. Facing back towards me, take your hips round. And breathe. So use this movement to check in with the hips and the lower back. Use it to take a little bit of time to breathe deeply. Focusing back on baby. Let's go the opposite way. Good. And then slowly find stillness. Back into that shoulder and heart opener. Thumb inside the hands. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, lower. Breathe in and out. Inhale, reaching right through the sides of the body, and then exhale to release. 2 more. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, sticking the hands to the thighs. Let's take one hand up and over. Opposite hand slides down the leg. Feel that stretch right along the side of the body and then back through. Opposite side. And then back to centre. Into those sun cells. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in. And fold. Hands to shins, half lift. And lower. Rise up, inhale. Hands draw back to the heart. 2 more rounds. Move with your breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Breathe in. And fold. Hands to shins, half lift. And lower. Stretch up on an inhale. Hands draw back to the heart. Last round. Rise up, inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And fold. Hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, rise up on an inhale. Hands draw back to the heart. Turning the toes out, heels in. Scoop the arms up and over. As you exhale, hands draw down to baby. As you sink nice and low, Malasana. Elbows press into the inner thighs if you're comfortable. Taking one hand low and one hand high. And then switch sides. Good. And then from here, walking the hands forwards, coming back through to that table position. So again, just coming back to that wagging of the tail from side to side and breathe. From here, we're going to take both hands up towards the top of the mat. You may want to take your knees wider, and we're just going to move freely. So just flowing. Start off in a rough figure of 8. So swooping back into the hips, and as you come forward, just stretching the sides of the body. You may want to do a few really gentle cat-cow style movements, so pressing the floor away, and then heart reaches forward. It's whatever feels good for you and baby. And breathe. And then slowly find stillness. From here, we're going to come back through to table and turn the hands out, so the fingers are turning to the sides of the mat. And we're really gently going to sway from side to side. Keep your mind focused on baby. Keep drawing it back to the breath. And then come back through to neutral. From here, we're either coming into our half dog, hips pressed back, or our full downward dog. So these are all options. Once you are in full downward dog, if you want to have a go at lifting that right leg up into 3-legged dog, and as you exhale, pulling the knee through and hover towards the chin. If you don't feel comfortable dropping that foot or into half dog, inhale, extend. Exhale, knee comes through. Let's do one more on this side. Breathe in. And breathe out. Opposite side, right foot drops, left foot lifts. Inhale, left foot rises up. Exhale, knee comes through, press the floor away. 2 more. And release. Last round, breathe in and out. Dropping that foot, coming back through to down dog, pedal the legs. Keep the face nice and relaxed, and then let's take the knees wide, feet together, have a moment in child's pose. Let's all meet there. Either arms stretched out, forehead to the mat, or one fist on top of the other, or elbows down, head on top of the hands. And breathe. So don't feel conscious of breathing really deeply. We want your breath to be as smooth and long as possible. Keep drawing your mind back to baby and whatever your intention is, and know that as you inhale, you are taking in whatever you and baby need, whether that's positivity or energy or happiness. And as you exhale, you are letting go of any tension or worries or negativity. Let's move together now through table. Again, the toes tuck under together at the back of the mat. As the hands walk back, heels press into the floor. Uncurl the spine really slowly. So as if the arms and shoulders and hands are really heavy. Heart lifts up, shoulders roll back. And breathe. From here, let's step the left foot forward. I'll just turn to the side. Right foot turns parallel to the back of the mat into warrior two, the opposite side, arm stretch out. So once you feel nice and grounded and strong, looking over that front hand and just check that the back arm isn't floppy or wonky. Heart is lifted to the sky as you breathe in, as you breathe out, grounding into the feet. Let's inhale together, rise up. Exhale and release, let the shoulders melt down. Breathe in and out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Two more, breathe in and out. So just getting used to moving with your breath and being really mindful of each inhale and exhale. Lower down, look over the front hand, flip it back hand to the base of the back for support, pull baby in and then tilt. From here, bringing that elbow to the inner thigh, hand to baby, top hand stays on the hip or reach it up and over. Good. Stay grounded through that back foot as equally as the front and then come back through, releasing the arms. From here, let's turn the toes out, heels in, sinking low into goddess. Again, making sure you're not leaning forward, gripping the floor with the feet. Heart lift, shoulders relax. Let's do 5 rounds. Arms rise up as you straighten the legs. Exhale, drawing all that energy back to you and baby. Inhale, rise. Exhale, grounding down. Breathe in and out. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Breathe in and then out. From here, hands to the inner thighs. We're going to drop one shoulder low, send the bum and hips back, and as you rise up, spine lengthens, opposite side drops. So you want to feel this in your inner thighs, your hips are opening. So coming back through centre, then shoulder drop, staying grounded through each foot equally, opposite side. Back to centre. We're going to do 1 more on each side. Exhale to lower, inhale to rise up, and then dropping that shoulder low. Come back through. Well done. From here, we're going to bend the knees deeply. Inhale, scoop the hands to the sky. Now this is just an option, don't feel like you have to do this. As you exhale, we're going to bring the hands down. Inhale, heart reaches forwards. And then we're going to walk the hands over to your left foot. And as you do that, start to bend that left knee deeper. See if you can sink the bum down low, and that left heel will probably lift. From here, right toes point towards the ceiling. So you should feel this down that inner thigh. From here, we're going to take the hands, walk them forwards and across. So this is Skandasana. Again, lifting the toes up. Try to make sure your spine's not slouched, your heart lifts up. And then flow back through. That's it, good. And then all the way over. Well done. So just staying focused on the breath. Let's do a couple more on either side. Again, if it feels too intense, just not coming down as low into it. If you want to have a go, lifting one hand high. Please don't do it if you feel too wobbly though. And then let's do one last one on the opposite side. Well done, feeling that nice stretch. And then come back through. Coming back through to centre. So bum and hips are high. Turn your toes so they're all facing forward. Hands come to the hips, and as you inhale, rise all the way up. Well done, walk your feet in. Coming back to those hip circles. So knees soft, hands to the hips. And go round. Good, go one way and then the other, and hopefully each time we've done this you feel a little bit more open. Hopefully your hips and lower back feel like they have a little bit less pressure. And then slowly find stillness. Thumb inside the hands as you inhale, heart lifts, as you exhale, release. Breathe in and out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let go. Let's do 2 more together. Keep your mind focused on baby and know that as you breathe in, all that air is moving between the two of you. Inhale. Exhale, sticking the hands to the thighs, take one hand up and over. And then back through. So move with your breath, don't feel pressure to go too fast. And then into our round of sun cells. So inhale, heart lifts, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands come back to the heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend from the hips, forward fold. Hands press to the shins, half lift. Exhale, lower. Stretch up on an inhale. Hands draw back to the heart. 2 more rounds. Breathe in and out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Half lift. And lower. Just tuning into that rhythm of the body moving with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do 1 more round. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Heart reaches forward as you breathe in and lower. Rise up as you inhale. Hands draw back to the heart, turn the toes out, heels in. Heart reaches up as you stretch through to the fingertips, and as you exhale, press the palms together. Nice and low into Malasana. Hopefully your hips are really open now. Take 1 hand low, 1 hand high. And then switch. Remember, if any of this don't feel comfortable, just backing off slightly. And then coming through. Hands walk forward, so you're back to that table position. Back to that big bushy tail going one way. And then the other. So if you need to take a few nice long breaths, now is the time. Take a moment just to check in with how your body feels after that stretching. Check back in with baby. And then gently release. From here, we're going to take the right hand to the top left corner of the mat. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, send the bum and hips back. Forehead comes to the mat and then pull both hands towards you. And as you do that, you should feel a stretch all along the right side of the body. Draw your mind back to baby. And then gently press into the hands. Let's switch sides. Right hand down. Left hand to the top right corner. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, sinking the bum and hips back. Hands pull towards you so they're gripping on the mat, creating that stretch along the left side of the body now. Breathe nice and deeply. Let the exhale carry away any worries or tension, just allowing you and baby this time to connect together. And then gently press into the hands. From here, we're just going to do a gentle move just to stabilise the hips. So you want to take the right foot, press the toes into the mat and lift so the leg comes parallel to the mat. Keep baby pulled up and in. We're just going to draw some tiny circles from the hip. So it's not the foot going round, it's the leg moving from the hip, go around in a circle one way. And then go the opposite way. Make sure you're not locking the elbows out. And then gently release, switch sides. So left toes press into the mat. You want to be flexing the foot, not pointing the toes. Baby is drawn up and in. Elbows are soft, drawing tiny circles one way. And then the opposite way. You'll find one side's a lot harder to do than the other. and then slowly lower down. And again, just taking the hips side to side. We're going to move into our last either half dog with the forearms to the mat, bum and hips pressed back, or full downward dog if that's what you prefer and you feel confident. Have a go at deeply bending both knees if you're in full down dog. Press the hands into the mat. And then gently swaying the hips one way and then the other as you pedal the knees. And breathe. If you're feeling a little bit stronger, if you're comfortable too, you might want to gently ripple forwards and ripple back. So like we did on our knees earlier, creating that figure of 8. Just moving into those parts of the body that need a good stretch. And then slowly find stillness. We're going to drop into child's pose, knees wide, feet together. Wherever feels comfortable with the hands either stretched out or one fist on top of the other, or head to the hands, and breathe. Keep the face, neck and jaw soft. Allow the body to melt down into the floor. Feel calm and relaxed with every breath. Draw your mind back to baby. Draw your mind back to whatever your focus was right from the beginning. Take a deep inhale and then nice and gently we're going to move together into a seated position. Coming onto that block or onto a cushion, whatever feels comfy for you. You might want to sit with your legs out straight. We're going to do some golden thread breathing. I did a quick video on it the other day because my Zoom cut off. So what you want to make sure is that as you breathe, you're not just breathing into this top half of your body, that you're also using your diaphragm as much as you can with baby there. So not just doing shallow breaths here, you're using the whole body to expand as you inhale. So imagine you're like a big balloon, and then as you exhale, you're getting smaller. So often you'll find that you've probably been thinking about breathing the completely wrong way. So imagine that as you inhale, your whole body, right from the chest and the back body and down to baby, is filling up with positivity and energy with all that air. And as you exhale out of the mouth, releasing any tension or worries, we're going to take one hand to the chest and one hand to the tummy. Gently close the eyes and relax the shoulders down. Soften the face, so make sure that you've not got any slight frowns in the eyebrows that I always seem to have. Check that your teeth are not touching, you want to have a slight gap. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Relax the eyelids and let the ears melt down. And before we start, just noticing that natural rhythm. So first of all, notice where you are directing the air. You might be taking shallow breaths into the chest, or you may already be doing those nice deep breaths using the tummy, directing air to baby. The good news is the more you practice, the better you get at it. So just take a little bit of time now as you inhale through the nose, fill up the lungs, feel the chest lift, and then fill up the tummy. Send all that air to baby. Hold the breath, and as you exhale, start to release. Breathing out of the mouth. So inhale, fill up with air. Exhale to release. So as you breathe out, you can either press the air from the back of the throat, or, which I found I preferred when I was actually in labour, I pressed the air from my lips, and it just helped me to feel a little bit more powerful. So it's whatever you prefer. If you practice both, then you've got both to fall back on whenever you come to needing it. So inhale now. Imagine a string pulling you up tall, your whole body is expanding. Exhale out of the mouth. And imagine a golden thread that is leaving the mouth and carrying away any worries or tension or negativity. As you breathe in through the nose, visualise energy and light and happiness entering the body and moving between you and baby with every breath. Exhale to release. Inhale to rise up. So it's completely normal to notice your shoulders lifting and falling. But you also want to feel your tummy rise and fall with every breath. Visualize baby now. Visualize the space that you and baby are in, keeping those breaths nice and long. Know that this is your space and your time, and that you are on this journey together. And I promise you that when you are giving birth, if you keep thinking that, you'll trust in your body and trust in your baby that they know exactly what to do. Trust that the breath can bring you everything that you need. That it's building that connection with you and baby. Making you strong and energized as you breathe in. And calm and relaxed and in control as you breathe out. Let's do 5 more rounds in time with our own breath. Draw your mind back to baby, back to your body, back to whatever your intention was that you set right at the beginning. Take an inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, gently blink the eyes open, roll the shoulders back and release. If you want to move into Shavasana because you're pregnant, we're going to do it on the left hand side. So a head can either go to a cushion or a block and take one between the thighs so your hips are equal. Or if you're not doing a Shavasana, we're going to start to gently rub the palms together. Whatever your option is now, keeping your mind focused on baby and focused on the breath. Feeling relaxed with every inhale. Feeling strong and energized, and know that you and baby are on this journey together, and that this is your space and your time. If you are staying in Shavasana, just get in a comfortable position, either taking 1 or 2 hands to baby. Use this time to visualize baby. That helps to develop their brain and also to build your connection. Tune into your breath. Take this time to acknowledge how your body feels and the breath moving between you and baby. Staying in Shavasana if you want to stay here, or we're going to take the hands to the face, massage the cheeks, the forehead, the temples. Rub any tension from the eyebrows and work the hands down the jaw. Massaging away any tightness and tension from the neck and shoulders. Keeping the mind on baby. Feeling positive and energized with every inhale. Feeling calm and relaxed with every exhale. Slowly start to work the hands back up the neck. Use the palms to draw the hairline back and release. And then gently tap the fingers over the face chest and shoulders. Gently cup the hands over the eyes. Blinking the eyes open, taking the hands down. Shrug the shoulders back. Wherever you are, either in Shavasana or finishing off your practice now, we're going to take one last breath together. As you inhale, let's stretch the arms to the sky. As you exhale, taking all that energy and drawing it back to the heart and back towards you and baby. Namaste. Thank you very much. Well